Number 32, Susan Oxford. At forward, number 34, Jacqueline Clark. The Hornets are coached by Suzanne Sherman. For the Cougars, number 22, Sierra Benz. Number 41, Aaron O'Connor. Number 24, Kaylee Passman. Number 44, Nicole Victoria. Number 43, Katie Gay. Number 11, Casey Lambert. Number 42, Tiffany Lincoln. Number 45, Sarah Monte. Number 14, Rachel Poirier. Starting for the Cougars, at guard, number 23, Christy Bowes. At guard, number 25, Amber LaValle. Number 21, Chris Kissel. At score, number 13, Kaylee Garrett. At forward, number 15, Steph Bayshard. Cougars are coached by Mr. Romney Barr, and the managers are Megan Boris and Nicole Lamont. The officials for today's game are Kevin Albert, Carl Brown. Have a good afternoon and let the game begin.
This is Calvin Castine. We are at Northeastern Clinton. Just getting set up here. We arrived from the North Bowl. Section 7 bowling going on. We left in the middle of that to get here for the last basketball games of the regular season in the CVAC. Plattsburgh High School Hornets, junior varsity girls against Northeastern Clinton. LaValle with the ball. This is Rougeau over to Parks. We have a jump ball. Tyler will inbound it. Back to Tyler, and the baseline shot is up off the back of the iron. And rebounded by Plattsburgh. Over 2 is Jackstadt, and traveling is called. So let's see, we got 20, that's Missouri. 15, Tyler. 32, Jackstadt. 11, Rougeau. 34, Parks. Stolen by LaValle up to Bayshard. And Northeastern gets on the scoreboard first. It's 2-0 in favor of the Cougars. Big day here at Northeastern. The elementary youth players are all here. They'll be recognized probably between games. Put back there by Parks, pulled down by Kissel. Bayshard tries to bounce it over to Garand. LaValle back out. Bayshard quickly to Boas. Rolls off the rim. LaValle puts it back up and in, and it's a 4-0 Cougar lead. We're 2 minutes into the game. This is Rougeau. Shot from the corner taken by Missouri, and it bounces in. It's a 4-2 ball game. Rougeau will It'll be a one-man pressing machine out there. It's off Cougars. It'll be black ball. Chance for the Hornets to tie it. Traveling called on Parks. Bayshard into La Valley. Bayshard will bring it up. Season wrapping up here. Playoffs are next. Just season seemed to whiz right by. All of a sudden the playoffs are here, and it just seems like we should be early into the second half of the season instead of the regular season being over with. Shot from the corner, it's good. Long two-pointer by Missouri, Megan Missouri. Bowes brings it down. Bayshard looks underneath for Guerin. Nice look, Guerin. Should have used the glass, but that went in. That was Guerin, wasn't it? Kissel and Guerin have similar colored hair, so I have to look close. Bayshard stole it, but it goes off a couple of feet. Look out. 15, that's Tyler. It's over to Rougeau. 5 on the shot clock. Missouri off the glass. Oh! We'll be hard pressed to come up with a better shot than that today. Of course, in the last 24 hours, we saw some nice shots at that Old Timers game. Old Timers Champlain against Rouse's Point. We saw some doozies in that game. None of them on purpose, of course, but there were some doozies. Rougeau comes up with it. 3:50 remaining in the period. No travel. Tyler has it slapped by Bayshard. Gets it back outside. A couple of subs in for Plattsburgh. Stephanie Brody, 23. And unfortunately, we do have her. I thought these Plattsburgh names were in numerical order, but they are not. So 33 is Janine Hulbert. Rejected. Whoa. Let's see what's on. Let's see who it's on. Carl Brown says, who was that foul on there? 1-5. Oh, I thought she had the clean block. Foul's on Tyler. I thought she had the clean block. I thought the foul was before she slammed that ball out of bounds. Players showing up here in the Youth League. They'll be recognized later in the day. Hornets get it back. 6-6 is the score. 3:05 to go in the first period. Ball comes to Brody in the corner. Tyler with a shot off the rim. Rebounded by Perry. Didn't see Perry come in. Now Bayshard. And we got Rachel Courier in. The Cougars. This is Brody. Shot taken at the top of the key by Jackstadt, Susan Jackstadt. She's been in there right along. I think I forgot to mention her name. A shot from the side, rebounded by Courier. Overran the ball, gets it back, throws it up off the glass, and picked up by Bayshard, and she's leveled. Fouls on Brody. Now Courier will inbound it. Bayshard will go to she won't go to the line. That's the third team foul. So Corrier will inbound it. We have a jump ball. Northeastern's turn on the jump. 2:17 on the clock. Score holding at 6-6. First period action. What do we got? Looks like Perry was trying to make a little bit of room for herself. She gets called for the foul. Brody will bring it up for the Hornets. In the paint. Picked off by the Cougars, taken back by Brody. Throws it up, rebounded by Perry. Now Corrier. Brody picks her pocket. Throws the shot up, off balance, rebounded by Bayshard. Bayshard up to Perry. She's fouled. Foul, I believe, is on Holbert. 1:42 remaining in the period. No, it was on 3-2. That's Jackstat, or Yakstat. Yakstat. The Plattsburgh girls are Yakstats. So that girl is Jackstat. We got Higgins, Justine Higgins in. Off White, probably off Kissel. It's not a good day to be arriving to this game late. The entire parking lot is filled all the way down to the road. A lot of bumping out there, no whistles. Let's see what traveling is called. Tyler will inbound. Back to Tyler. And a shot from outside by Missouri. Collier ties up Tyler. Tyler will inbound it. Down to 1:08 to go in the first period. Still 6-6. Been there a while. Oh no, that was going in. And we have a block. Kissel tying up number 33, Hulbert. The girl from the photo pub. This is Corrier to Perry, and she is bumped. And we're going to have a foul, probably on Hulbert. Let's see, yep, it's on Hulbert. Perry goes down. And she's probably called for traveling. She just thought she was in a wide open field. Didn't know there was a fence there. 48 seconds. Not going to compare Perry to an animal, but long-time farmers will know if the spring of the year when you let your young heifers out, they kick up their heels and welcome the freedom of running. And they don't know anything about that wire fence that's out there. They just keep running until they run into the fence. Some of them. Others are a little smarter, but again, I'm not comparing that to Perry. What Perry did, Perry turned and thought she had an open field, lane and Gay in here for the Cougars. And, Corey called for traveling. And ended up tripping over one of the Plattsburgh players. But in the spring of the year, the young stock running outside, it's quite a sight to see. And I don't think I've ever seen any of them get hurt, but they run loose. They have no concept of offense. .2, 6-6 it holds at. Cougars are not up there. Cougars, I think, should have been on that ball. Missouri gets the shot off. Cougars very nearly gave up a basket to the Hornets. Cougars should have been defending that ball. It's just enough to slow down Plattsburgh. Plattsburgh had an uncontested route into the forecourt, but they were able to get off a makeable shot. So it's 6-6 at the end of one here on Hometown Cable TV that's worth your support. Tyler into Brody. Second quarter is underway. Last game of the season for JV players. Boas. Taken back by LaValle. Keeps it in bounds. Guerin up to Boas. Over to Perry. Almost stolen there by Higgins. This is Brody. Lobs it over to Tyler. Boas tracks it down, gets it back. Bayshard turns, puts it up, off the rim. Rebounded by Hulbert. Now Brody into the forecourt. Tyler passes. Intended for Hulbert, but not really where she was expecting that ball. She got her leaning one way and the pass went the other way. Brody will continue to be the one woman press out there. Stolen by Higgins, but it's off LaValle. That's it. We won't see this suspects again until next season. Casey Lambert in, replacing Boas. Perry was stripped away by Brody. And Valley got a bump on the nose, I think. Was she bleeding? Let's see here. She's apparently bleeding. Aaron Connor. I'm awfully sorry you're hurt, but hey, gets me in the game. Lambert to Bayshard. Up to Perry. Higgins with a shot. Now Lambert grabs it. Would you believe it's still 6-6? 5:38 to go in the half. That will change the score. Perry to Guerin. And that causes a timeout. First basket the Cougars have scored, or either team has scored in about 7 minutes. Caused the timeout. So I don't think it's a trend yet. This is Brody. Brody penetrates. Eight to score. Brody can get rid of that tie. Not at the moment. Rebounded Perry. Perry has Brody with a reverse layup. Holy cow. Stephanie Brody steals the ball, does a RL reverse layup. Perry misses the shot, pops it loose, and picked up by Higgins. Passes up to Brody, easy 2-4, no, she misses. She was looking at the basket, must be she's better when she does the reverse. Bayshard with a shot from the baseline, too strong, put back up by Lambert off the glass. And ooh, let it go. It's black ball, that was off the fingers of Perry, and Coach Rivard is hollering, let it go, let it go. That was off Perry's hands, not the referee's fault. Right off your player's hands, Coach. 10-8. Plattsburgh leads. Guerin, Bayshard, up to Connor. Trying to get the Lambert. Ball comes back to Connor. Now Higgins gets it. Missouri gives to Brody. Rebounded by Higgins. Brody penetrates. Throws it up and in. Stephanie Brody puts Plattsburgh up by 4. It's 12-8. Connor with the ball. Lambert back to Connor. Bayshard off the rim, no. Gay back in for the Cougars. For Plattsburgh, who we got here? 34 and 24. 34, of course, being Jocelyn Parks, and 24, Molly Flynn. Guerin is fouled. She'll shoot 2. 3:27 on the clock. Foul is on Higgins, her first, team 6th. Cougars have 3 at this point. Guerin shooting 2. Misses the first. 12-8 to score. She hits, so it goes from a 4-3 margin to a 3-2 margin. Or vice versa. Now it's 4-3. It was 3-2, now it's 4-3. Off the glass, Higgins. 5-point Plattsburgh lead. That's their biggest lead of the day. Here's Bayshard. Over to Gabe. Cross into Garrett to Lambert. Be off Brody. Bayshard. Lambert with a shot. It's good. Goes to Lambert. It's at 14-11. Plattsburgh ball. Shot. Lambert rebounds. Outlet to Bayshard. Off the glass. It's good. Stephanie Bayshard sticking with it. Puts it in. Now Missouri brings it. No, it's there's Missouri. Brody gives it to Missouri, and Missouri scores. 16-13. Back to a 3-point lead. 2:14 left in the half. Parks gives to Missouri, now to Brody. Parks on the high post. Parks puts it up and buries it. Nice shot there by Jocelyn Parks, the freshman. Little scoring table. Now Kissel in. She replaces Passno. I didn't see Passno out there. My apologies. Didn't see Kaylee Passno out there, so got to mention her. Now Boas in. Boas with a shot off the rim. Rebound by Yakstad. Yakstad in for Plattsburgh. We have a foul on the Cougars. Foul. Here's Parks at the line. Foul was on 21, that's LaValle. Her first, team fifth. All comes to Gay, she pushes it to Guerin, slapped by Brody. Oh, no, 21 is Kissel. Kissel had the foul earlier. Basket by Missouri. 9-point lead, 22-13. Plattsburgh up by 9 points. Gay puts it up and misses. 53 seconds to go in the first half. Plattsburgh pulling away from the Cougars. White ball. Now Bayshard back in. Bayshard in for Gay. Boas into Bayshard, pushes it up to LaValle. Kissel gives to Bayshard. Jump ball. 22-13, 29.3 on the clock. Boas is fouled. The seventh team foul on Plattsburgh. And the foul will be on Parks, her first. Boas hits the first. 22-14. 27.8 on the clock. Second one is off the rim. White ball. LaValle to inbound it. Base yard to Kissel. Nope. Kissel follows, and he's fouled. She'll shoot 2. This foul is on Brody, her second. 17.6 on the clock, 22-14 the score. Shooting 2. That's it. See how quickly that score gets up there. But we beat the time up there, 22-15. But it's up there in a split second after it goes in. Here's the second shot. It's in. Up there. Wow, that's quick. 22-16. 16 seconds to go in the half. Stolen back. Missouri puts it up after it's stolen by Molly Flynn. And that's going to be the first half. 24 for Plattsburgh, 16 for Northeastern Clinton. You're watching viewer-supported hometown cable. Our thanks to those of you who are watching and supporting our efforts. And to those of you who are watching but not supporting our efforts, how about it?
The tremendous elementary program enables us to have the success we've had over the
This is
years.
varsity coach Andy Landry, as I've mentioned many times before.
Thank all the coaches,
Nobody tells me anything.
volunteers, their kind, to help build this program.
No idea that this was going to happen at halftime of the JV
I'd
game.
like to introduce all the teams and their coaches. I'd like all the players and the coaches right now to come down on the edge of the bleachers, please.
All the elementary players, all the elementary coaches. The bleachers are going to rise about 4 feet here with all this weight going off from it. Wonder why the Cougars are challenging every year for
And as we call the names off,
supremacy.
on the court.
Here's where it all begins.
As we do the younger players in the elementary and middle school, the varsity players will be handing out certificates for hot dogs and soda.
Certificates for hot dogs and soda. Maybe I ought to get in line.
Your modified team. Sarah Duluth. Mr. Jay Weaver, the coach. Jess Gadway. Betsy Macy.
Here's the modified A.
Leanne Carson. Haley Colbert. Shelby Sterling. Darby Turner. Brittany Bailey. Jordan Clark. Marianne Doody. Alex Forey. Tricia LaValle. Emily O'Hara. Gretchen Stone. And Sarah Winter.
There's the Cougar modified A team. Not to be confused with the A team. There's no Mr. T out there. There's the face, huh?
The board, the third and fourth grade team coached by Bob Garrett.
Bob Garen's 3rd and 4th graders and Moores.
Amanda, Shelby Carter. Kelsey Mitchell. Kristen Brown-Lee. Chelsea McKibben. Jacqueline Fox. Katrina Garrett. Stephanie Bakeshard. Rachel Barcombe. Brittany Lynch. Also the board, third and fourth grade team, coached by Mr. Malcolm Garrett. Ashley Lamberton.
Malcolm Garen's team.
Stephanie Garrett. Margarita Carroll. Chelsea Brooks. Alyssa Rabideau. Kayla Dragoon. Allison Eversole. Morgan Baker. Another team from Moore's, 5th and 6th grade team, also coached by Mr. Garrett. Johnny Ray, Poirier. Brittany Baker. Courtney Brooks. Tasha LePan. Brittany Dupre. Brooke Superdom. Jennifer Bell. Jessica Van Lubin.
I didn't know Jessica was a ball player.
Another team from Moore's, coached by Gary McComb. Alex Smith, Carrie Dominic, Heather Dupre, Erica Rayon, Amber Pelkey, Maylee Copeland, Sadie DeCoste, Kara Dumas, Kaylee Blankenship, and Anna Dupre.
Kerry McComb's team. Former Kerry Frederick from
We visit the
Peru.
last team from Moores, coached by Mr. Roland St. Sever.
Roland St. Sever.
National, Amanda Rabideau, Megan McComb, Tiffany Gay, Nicole Fillion, Cheyenne Mayette, Stephanie Moore, Natasha Gay, Sarah Hardigan, Tara Riel. Third, fourth grade team from St. Mary's, coached by Rocky and Linda Bond.
The Bonds.
Jessica Ashline, Melinda Bayshard, Courtney Bond, Chelsea Kaye, Jessica Badrow, Carrie Garrett, Taylor Kelsey, Kristen Langer, Aaliyah McGoldrick, Colleen, I'm not sure, I can't read here, Ryan, and Rory Pedro. St. Mary's is in 6th grade. Danielle Bullrich, Cora Carson, Chantel LaValle, Megan LaGree, Megan Bayshard, Cassandra Bond, Erin Macy, Jen Bayshard, Brittany Trahan, Cassandra Ashline, Katie Trombley, Amanda Corey, Christia, what is that? Gary? I'm sorry. Garrett? Sorry about that.
And Paul LaValle, the coach, didn't mention him.
Ross Point Elementary, 3rd and 4th grade, coached by Dale Bernard. Jennifer Aubrey, Carissa Guerre, Megan Bohill, Alana Cruz, Mara Five-Eye, Mary Elizabeth Frankie, Ashley Goyette, Michelle Houle.
Dale Menard, the Killer Menard's team.
5th and 6th grade, coached by Ray Barrow and Kelly Gooley. Chelsea Marco, Ashley DiBernardo, Jennifer Gay, Danielle Fillion, Kristen Boomhill, Christina Robert, Kimberly Warner, Allison Warner, Jody Sequin, Sarah Blow, and Kesha Farrell.
Kelly Gooley, Ray Farrell, the coaches.
5th and 6th grade, Ross Point, also by Ray Farrell, and Kelly Gooley. Colleen Honan, Caitlin Bourgeois, Miranda Baker, Danielle Pearson, L'Oreal Bombardier, Melissa Nevers, Ashley Wool Redner, Megan LaPierre, Tiana Wendez, Katie Sterling, Christy Sterling.
I hope that group, this last group in gray, wasn't omitted here.
I was given so many of these lists this morning. One of them has the right both sides, and I just asked the
There we go.
3rd and 4th graders.
There we go.
Cassidy Keith,
There we go.
Rachel Lindor, Melissa Menard, Brooke Pecor, Ivory Racine, Megan Richards, Hannah Stone,
There we go.
Alexis Davis.
There we go. Get their names on here too.
I hope I have one now. If anybody else I missed, I apologize.
Can't imagine.
Quite a show of why this does well in girls basketball at the varsity level. We really need a big round of applause for this whole group and the coaches.
How about that? I'd like to choose from all those players 6 years from now, 5, 6, 7 years from now, huh?
Okay, we're now going to, a minute longer will be done. We're going to draw some names for the dress, dribble, and shoot contest to be held at the halftime of the varsity game. After we call these names, 5th and 6th graders, will they come over and see Mrs. Gilroy, and if any of them cannot stay, let her know so we can get a substitute for her. Okay?
All right, drawing names here for a big contest, halftime of the varsity game. It's not here.
Connor Carson.
Carson? That's what that
Let's
is.
draw one more then.
Brooke Supernaut.
Sipana, she's here.
And from 6th grade, Elizabeth Deverett.
Neverett.
And Chelsea Barker.
And Barkon.
Okay, thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the JV game, and I hope you stick around and enjoy the varsity game. Thank you.
All right, how about that for a halftime show? Glad I didn't decide to go to the concession stand. I would have missed it. You got to let me know when these things are going to go on. And wouldn't it be nice if every one of the families involved right there was actually supporting Hometown Cable? Wouldn't that be nice? Tyler will inbound. She'll get it into Kylie Goodell. Excuse me, to Courtney Rougeau. Rougeau, not Goodell. At any rate, it's 26 now to 16. 10-point lead. Plattsburgh starts it off, expanding their lead. Perry back in the game for the Cougars. Bayshard with the ball. Bayshard penetrates, throws it up and in. That's me Bayshard. It's 26-20. Rougeau in the corner to Tyler. Back to Rougeau now. Tries to go to the high post to Parks. Cougars take it away, laid in by Bayshard. So after Plattsburgh jumps out to increase their lead to 10, Cougars come roaring back with 6 unanswered points to make it a 4-point ball game. And we're about a minute 10 into the half when that happened. There's a shot that's going to turn things around from the Plattsburgh side. Tyler scores a tray, gets it back to a 7-point lead. Perry. Bayshard to LaValle. Rougeau brings it up. Tyler pushes it back out. Rougeau for 3. No. Bowles grabs it. Slapped away by Rougeau. Boas gets it back. Perry rolling on the floor. Gay in for LaValle for the Cougars. Tyler would inbound it. 5:38 on the clock. Third period action. Higgins to excuse me, Parks to Jackstadt. Now Corrier's in for the Cougars. Seventh grader gets it into Gay. Back to Corrier. Fouls on Parks for second. Team first foul of the second half for either team. Bayshard shot rolls off the rim. Pulled down by Parks. Here's Rougeau. To Tyler. Says I can't go anywhere with it. You take it. Five on the shot clock. Rebounded. Guerin. Bayshard pushes it to Corrier. Slapped away. Now Rougeau will bring it back for Plattsburgh. Corrier. Bayshard. Bayshard for three. You see the Ghoulies arriving here. They were the same place I was a while back at the bowling alley for the sectionals. Grandkids, the Roberts kids, two of the top bowlers in the area. And I got Bobby Gooley, other grandchild, playing basketball here in the varsity game, so they're splitting their allegiance today. Brody fakes, decides to drive in, and she's going to be at the foul line. Brody will shoot. Foul was on Guerin, her first. Team first here in the second half. Each team with one foul with 3:28 showing in the third period. Makes it an 8-point lead again. The Cougars had that hot streak and they ran off 6, but they stopped. And Plattsburgh has regained 5 of those 6. They've got 5 unanswered points, 31-29, 9-point difference. Corrier, bounce pass to Perry. Perry puts it up short. White ball. Coach Strombley disappointed with that call. Perry will be fouled. Non-shooting though, it's not a shooting foul. It'll be a third team foul on Plattsburgh. And it's on number 34, Parks. That'll be her third. Corrier will inbound it. the base yard to see if it's a shooting foul before the shot. And black timeout. 31-22, Plattsburgh leads by 9. 2:55 left in the third. Rachel Corrier into Gay. Now base yard. Perry to Guerin. To a base yard. Nice passing on the Cougars' part. 31-24. Missouri gives the ball to Brody. 7 on the shot clock. Block. Oh. Carl Brown was 5 feet away from that. And that was a nice block. That was a nice block. No foul on that one. Carl Brown 5 feet away. So what was that whistle for? Let's see, 30, Jessica Weymouth shooting. She's going to shoot 3. Base shots out of just a 2-shot foul, who's boxing out. A 3-shot foul. She can make it a 10-point lead right here. And she does. Back to 10. 34-24. 2:15. And in the third quarter, timeout Cougars. Cougars a little slow getting out of the starting gate. Almost lost the ball. And Kevin Kucher's here. Enjoying the last game of the season. Plattsburgh has the ball. I think it's the first time they've had the ball with their 10-point lead. So they can increase it. Rebounded by Perry. To Corrier. Tries to scoop it over the base yard, but we have a whistle. Foul on the Hornets. Foul is on Brody, her third. Brody didn't slow her down. She steals it, but taken back by Perry. Perry fires a little too hard to base yard. So again, it's Plattsburgh's ball. And there's a foul on the play. Weymouth at the line. A little kid next to us here. Someone that side, this is like being at Madison Square Garden probably. Being so far from the action. Foul on Kissel. Hobart will shoot. 1:33 remaining in the third. .11 Plattsburgh lead. That's their biggest lead. Chance to make it 12, and she does. 36-24. Bayshard tries to pass in the paint. Bayshard gets it back. Jump ball. Minute 20. Here in the third quarter. Boas, the 16-footer, it's good. (36-26). Too strong. Albert puts it up. Rebounded by Yakstadt. Now Weymouth brings it out. Dribbles around. Cougars take it away. Bayshard, and she's fouled. Fouls on Missouri, her second, team sixth. There goes Rose. Number 11. Just under a dozen Roses. (36-27). Weymouth to Rougeau. Now shot off the rim from Missouri. Rougeau gets it back. Little girl keeps staring at my camera here. What is that thing that guy is holding? Bayshard, 6 seconds, up to Gay. Tough angle for Katie Gay. And when all the smoke is cleared here in the third period, it's a 1-point gain for the Cougars. Plattsburgh led by 8 to start the period, and they lead by 7 now, 36-29. Tyler will inbound to Brody. Here's a shot from Missouri. Boas to Gay. Oh, nice pass, but behind Gay. A good pass, but Gay wasn't apparently anticipating it because she didn't stop for the pass, and the pass ended up being behind her. Basket by Brody, 11-point lead for the Hornets. Bayshard to Boas to Gay. Right in the hands of Brody. Score 3. Brody at the line. Stolen by Brody. Traveling, no basket. 11-point lead, Plattsburgh, 40-29, just under 7 minutes to go in the game. Gay will save it. And foul will be on Brody. That'll be her fourth. And it's a 1-and-1 for the Cougars. And more importantly, I believe, is the fact that it should be the fourth on Brody. There it is. And she's going to set in favor of Courtney Rougeau. We got LaValle and Courier in. LaValle apparently replacing Boas. Courier replacing Gay. Boas a 1-1. Perry will come in. Perry in for Kissel. A 10-point ball game. 6:51. A lot of time left in this one. Well, if Boas makes it, LaValle will come in for her. Shot is short. Missouri gives to Rougeau. Almost stolen by Courier. Foul on Bayshard. Now LaValle comes in. It's the 6th team foul on the Cougars. First foul on Bayshard. Tyler will inbound it. Five seconds to get it in. Gets it to Higgins. There comes LaValle. Courier looks underneath for Perry. Up and down. .40-30. Rougeau into the forecourt. Tyler blocked. Ends up in Perry's hands. She is fouled. She has to shoot. She will shoot a 1-and-1. 5:58 left in the game. And Monte coming in for the Cougars. Perry misses the front of a 1-and-1. Black ball. 5:55 to go. Perry, outlet to Courier. Courier stops from 15 feet, misses. And Missouri is tied up. It's a jump ball. Is a jump ball. LaValle to inbound it. Bayshard misses. Perry puts it in. 40-32 with 5:11 showing. Good. By Missouri. Back to a 10-point lead for Plattsburgh. Monte out to Perry. Perry throws it up. Monte gets rid of it, gives it to Courier. And Higgins gets the rebound. Tyler puts it to the floor. Lobs underneath for Hulbert. Courier takes it away. Bayshard. It's the bottom of the rim. Jump ball called awfully quick. Awfully quick on the jump ball. Timeout. Stolen by Corrier. Up for Perry. 42-34. 8-point ball game, just under 4 minutes remaining. So it's still up for grabs at this point. Russo gives to Tyler, and we have a foul. Fouls on Plattsburgh. Hobart. It'll be a 1-and-1. It was not an offensive foul. It was it's a 1-and-1. It's not the player with the ball who makes the foul, and it's not an offensive foul. It's a player control foul. 42-34. Foul on Hobart was her second, team 9th. So the next foul, Cougars will shoot 2. Perry is fouled. That will be a shooting foul. And foul is on Hobart, her third. Timeout. With Plattsburgh leading 42-34. Senior recognition night. There's your seniors from Northeastern. You can correctly name all 5. Correctly name all 5 from left to right. Want their heights and their weights and their date of birth. Send it along with a $20 bill. It's a hometown cable, 1477 Ridge Road, Champlain, New York. And the winner will get their $20 bill back. So, the hometown cable contest. Name the 5 seniors as presented in the program from left to right. Their height, weight, date of birth, along with a $20 bill. And if you win, you get your money back. Who can ask for a better contest than that, huh? In case of a tie, hometown cable will keep all money. Brody has it stripped away. Corrier will give it to Gay. 7-point ball game. It's 42-35. Slapped out of bounds by Tyler. 3 minutes and 21 seconds left in the game. Perry pushes it back out. Bayshard quickly. Corrier off the rim. Perry rebounds. Fadeaway is up and up. The iron. Guerin can't save it. (42-35) the score. This is Brody, who's back in with 4 fouls on her. She has to be careful out there, but I don't think she will be. Tyler scores. Back to a 9-point Plattsburgh lead with 2:47 showing. The pass intended for Perry is a little bit too high. Brody lobs a pass underneath, intended for Tyler. Cougars take it away. Brody gets it back. Lost the ball. Guerin to Corrier up for Bayshard. Should be an easy 2. Rolls off the rim. Perry, great effort. Great effort there by Nicole Perry. Back to a 7-point ball game with 2:04 on the clock. And we're going to have a foul on Gay. It stops the clock. Brody shooting a 1-and-1. A 45-37, 8-point lead, 2:01 remains. LaValle back in, replacing Courier. Rebounded Guerin. Gay to Bayshard. Bayshard drives. This is with the parry. Rolls off the rim. It would be a white ball. 8-point lead, Plattsburgh. To Guerin. Guerin puts it up. Rolls off again. Cougars can't get the drop. LaValle will inbound. To driving Bayshard. She is fouled. Foul is on Missouri, her third. Bayshard shooting 2. Black time. She said I couldn't take her picture. I guess I'm showing her. Bayshard at the line. Shooting her second shot. (45-38), 7-point ball game, 1:40 on the clock. Brody looking down the court, lost track of the ball. Gay will inbound it for the Cougars. Courier will come in, she'll replace LaValle. 1:33 to go, 45-38, Plattsburgh leading. Courier comes in, now she tie her shoes now. Couldn't she have done that before? Off the rim. Oh. Put up and in by Bayshard. The 5-point ball game. Brody being bumped all the way down. Look out, she's fouled. Gonna shoot 2. This is the first. Foul was on Perry, her 4th. Team 8th. 1:15 on the clock. Brody's shot is up and in. It's a 6-point lead for Plattsburgh. 46-40. Bayshard will bring it up. Courier lobs it to Perry, traveling. Cougars man-to-man press. Tyler will try to bring it into forecourt. Guarded closely by Courier. Now Brody drives, too strong. Put back up and in, big basket there. I believe it was Missouri. That was a big basket for Plattsburgh, gives them an 8-point lead with 48 seconds to go. That's the clincher right there. Perry puts it up, count the basket. No, traveling call. Oh. It's a groan from the Cougar side. Looked good from up here, but not the way Carl Brown saw it. 48-40. Perry with a steal. Traveled. 29 seconds to go. 48-40 the score. Plattsburgh timeout. 8-point difference, 29 seconds. Not much hope for the Cougars. New shot clock. Actually, no shot clock. Cougars foul to stop the clock. Fouls on Courier. Brody, kind of a two-handed shot, steals the ball back, and Cougars come up with it. Courier puts his shot up. Back on her feet. 49-40, 12.7 seconds. Zurich looked like she got pushed instead of the player going for the ball. Looks like the player had kind of pushed her. She is hurt. Athletic trainer Mark Donnelly on this situation. And Hobart will come in. Well, this game is all but over. Cougars are not going to pull this one out with 12-7 on the clock. Bayshard misses. Brody has fouled out. Brody has fouled out. Zurich still in pain over there. I'm not sure what's hurting, but she is still in pain. Now, the coach has a minute to make up her mind, and Tremblay is just stretching this out. A show of power, I guess, here. I've got a minute I can use, so I'm going to use up my minute. We have 8.5 on the clock. It didn't take her all that time to make up her mind. Bayshard hits the second shot, 49-41. And with 6 seconds, what are the Cougars doing? Is Rivard calling for a foul? Varsity coach Landry is a mathematics teacher. Maybe he can explain the math of this to Coach Rivard. There's 8-point difference, 6 seconds to go. It ain't gonna happen. Stop fouling, get this one over with. Let's go on to the varsity game. Instead, Plattsburgh gets a chance to make it a double-digit victory, and they do, as Tyler hits them both. So instead of losing by 8, Cougars will lose by 10. Bayshard lost it. We have a jump ball. 7/10 of a second. Cougars are still pressing. 10-point difference, 7/10 of a second. And the Cougars kept on pressing. Plattsburgh very jubilant here. They're kind of excited about this victory, I think. A 51-41 victory. Plattsburgh defeats Northeastern Clinton. That's the way it was. CVAC Junior Varsity Girls Basketball. Hometown Cable. Thanks to those of you who are watching and supporting Hometown Cable.